We are here in Colchester at Pine Island Community Farm for their annual Christmas tree drop-off.
Pull it right up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hope you have a good rest of your day.
My name is Chuda Dhaurali, and I'm originally from Bhutan. Summer, they eat like a lot of green. They graze on like a field. But in especially winter, they stay inside the barn.
In the middle of winter, right now, the goats just don't have access to greens, right? And goats are voracious eaters. So they will strip these bare.
And these trees will last until March. Over the course of 2 months, they'll eat all these down.
They're just so cute, and it's nice to see them mature over time.
We came to this farm when these ones were really little. One of our famous family stories is that Aya, when she was tiny, was wearing a shirt that had all these...
Yes, I had like little pop-out fabric flowers.
All the little kids started to eat the flowers off of you. And it was great. Yeah, we come every year. We're Colchester residents. We come every year. We see neighbors like Jim.
And it's kind of become a bit of a staple for a lot of families living in the Chittenden County area.
This is my best goat snacking experience to date ever. I am having a peak life experience right now. It's a way of taking part in the local food system, supporting resettled refugees coming to the farm.
Goats are very much part of Vermont, but it's dairy goats. The work here is important because when this was originally started, the New American community did not have access to fresh goat, and goat was part of their native culture.
Nepal, Bhutan, India, Pakistan, like a lot of Arabic people, mostly like African. On the traditional, the older generation, they always prepare like the goat meat. Right now it's only for the new American people. We have a slaughter room. They can choose the animals. They slaughter, most of them, they slaughter themselves.
We have been the owners of the farm, Vermont Land Trust, since 2012. Folks around this area really wanted to save it and wanted to see that it could be accessed by new Americans, many of whom moved to Vermont, moved to the United States with some background in farming and agriculture.
After being expelled from Bhutan, Chuda spent 18 years living in refugee camps in Nepal.
In the refugee camp, they didn't allow us to raise animals because we have dense populated area. My father used to buying and selling some sort of the auction over there, and I got join him 6-7 years. So I have some little idea about the goat and sheep.
Kind of many enterprises here on the farm. So we have Dhaurali goats.
We started here in 2013.
One of the original founders of Pine Island, Karen Freudenberg, recognized that the New American community wasn't able to access fresh goat meat unless they went down to Massachusetts.
They can find a goat very far away from here, around Boston area.
And so she went around to the dairy goat community and asked them what they do with their male goats when they're born. These are called bucklings. These were goats that would be harvested at the end of a day.
They want to keep the females as the milkers, and the males, there is now a use for them.
And here they come, they live a life. They're in a community with their other goats.
At the very beginning, we start at the 80 small babies. Right now, we are about 440 animals. Different community has a lot of different preference. African people, when they have the funeral, they have a wedding party, they especially focusing about the goat. So it's some kind of a traditional.
Every animal we eat also should have a life like this, right? And people bringing them treats and loving them, that's. And then the Christmas trees, which I think is just such a brilliant way to get people here to learn this story.
Look, he just started eating it.
In the tent, we have some light refreshments City Market is a huge partner on this, and really kind of their volunteers make it possible.
So it feels really good to give back and be part of something on a kind of dreary Saturday, January day.
The other things happening here on the farm are the community gardens. Those community gardens support, 60 to 80 families in the area. There's 60 to 80 garden plots.
I've worked here long enough to know that the best goat meat is being served by the person who is carving it.
I like the rice and with the goat soup. Yeah.
It's delicious. It's very flavorful. These are free-range goats, and so there's a texture and a flavor to it that you don't get with industrial meat.
I do like goat.
You do?
Yes, I love goat curry. I like Mexican cooking with goat, so like goat flautas. There's a place in Albany, New York we always used to go to eat goat.
Lot of dairy farmer, they give us a good idea. I learn a lot from them. They love us, I think, because we didn't compete with the farmer here, because our model is totally different from there, and it helps each other.
Goats are obviously, they're kind of high yield. They're sort of easy to raise. They can live on lands that aren't otherwise really productive for agriculture. So I think it's a perfect use here, and I think it just adds a ton. I don't know. I think it's awesome to have a bit of a diversified agricultural economy right here in Chittenden County, so close to Burlington.
Any kind of farming is quite top, and even in a weather in Vermont right now, after the COVID, is way expensive, the grain and all, because of some problem Russia and the Ukraine, mostly the grain.
Well, to preserve this magnificent state we have from too much development and trying to keep open tracts of land for farming and beauty and outdoor activities.
We see a lot of different people, and they come here, they play with the animals, and especially for the younger generation, the kids back our country, the refugee camp, and then the kids they born here, they didn't know where the meat originally come from. Always people, they bring a family, the kids, and they know that the meat is come from these kind of animals. So they are so excited.
Did you hear that? He was like, meh.
Happy New Year, everyone, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon.
Feed the goats.
Oh my.
Wait, it's sheep that baa, so do goats baa? Or is it, what's that question? Oh, bleat. They bleat.
If I end up in the final edit with this goat, I will be so happy.
Oh, you shall.
Okay.
I can guarantee that.